Hello everybody, this is Showbean Videos on the Gemmy Master Animatronics, and this is a cool video I have for you today. These are three versions I have of these are made by Pan Asian Creation or Christmas International, and they're Cowboy Santas that play Jingle Bells and We Wish You Merry Christmas. And I love the song that these have. Now, if you've been following my Jobean videos, this one I got first, and it's fried. It doesn't work at all. I will include some clips at the end too, just in case you haven't seen them before on my channel. But all I was trying to do was replace the split motor shaft gear for the foot tapping. It worked. It was low pitch and it sounded amazing. But there was also battery corrosion or battery acid powder on this contact. So I used a wet toothbrush and scraped it off. I believe I had the batteries out while I did that. And then after I replaced the split gear and then put the batteries in and tried it, it didn't work anymore. It was all demonic sounding. And then the wire eventually came off the contact and it was black. The wire was black, which means the corrosion has traveled through the wire. So, but by that time, it was too late. Because by the time I tried using the alligator clips, it didn't work at all anymore. I tried numerous times. I tried with this. I tried with a 4AA battery pack. There's no corrosion here, obviously, and it never worked. So, the board got killed, and yesterday I was trying to replace the components, but the contacts on the board are burnt off now. That always happens anytime I try to solder on a board. And every single wire came off the board too. So it made it hard. So this one will never work again. I'm on the lookout for another. And this, again, I think it only worked about 8 times before I took it apart and tried to, because it's not hard replacing these. Unlike Gemmy items, these are very, very accessible, and the gears are very replaceable in these. Like, I just had to replace the split gear in his foot tapping, his mouth, and nothing on him moved. And it was so easy. I didn't have to open up any gearboxes to replace the gear. They made it so accessible. This company actually cared about making it so that you could repair these in the future. Unlike Gemmy. Gemmy tried to make it as difficult as possible. Like, hey, let's give these guys a challenge, see if they break it and buy a new one. So that's basically what companies usually try to do. But these guys actually cared when they built these. Let's make this somewhat repairable, just in case someone tries to fix them, you know. And I didn't have to fix this one. This one bobs its head and moves its arm, kind of like a Gemmy item. And it's supposed to have glasses. They're broken. But anyways, after that one stopped working, I was looking for a new one. And I found this one, which you can see is bigger. And I didn't know that when I saw it. It has a different coloring, different color hat. It came cracked. It wasn't cracked in the photo. They even had a video of it, which showed it didn't work. And it was high pitch in the video. But I'm glad I didn't use the adapter they sent with it, because it's a 12 volt. And this uses a 6 volt. So this could have been fried. And I guarantee they were using a 12 volt in the video. So it's not as high pitch as it was in the video, because it's a lower adapter now, so it's not as high pitch. I can't believe it didn't fry. But yeah, this one's only adapter. This one cannot use batteries, and this one is only battery. This one cannot use adapter. And then this one uses AA's, I believe. And yeah, but there is still 2 more models. There's one that stands up and plays the guitar like this, but it doesn't have the foot tapping, but it still plays the guitar and moves his eyes and mouth. And there's one in a Santa suit. It's the same thing with that version too. There's an adapter version of that, which is bigger like that. There's a version of that that's like that. And then on YouTube there's a version of that plays the guitar when it's standing up. Like, it doesn't tap its foot. There's actually videos of that. And then there's one of that in a Santa suit too. I've seen it on eBay before. So there is 5 versions of all of these. And then there's that one, which is fried. And there's like probably 5 versions of that too. Yeah, as soon as you plug it in and press the button, it plays music. It tries to start, but then it just goes demonic and it just crashes. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, this one is from 2005. This is 2001. See, remember how in the earlier days, the old Santas, like all those, the Rock Santa collectibles, they were all like adapter powered, and then they became battery powered with a button. Same thing with these. All the companies did that. They all started out as adapter, and as they kept going, they turned in the battery. I believe this one said like 2002 or something. I forgot. It said in the listing, but I forgot. I'll include some screenshots too of the eBay listings. This one was really cheap. I barely paid anything for this one, so I'm glad since it no longer works. I'm still going to be on the lookout for a new one because these battery ones are normally low pitch, and I loved it so much. But like I said, I'll still include the clips of this at the end, as well as the repair process of this one too. Darn it, cat. And anyways, so yeah, their guitars are different. The buttons on the bottom, this one's on the top. The buttons are different. The shoes are different. His hat keeps falling off. Obviously, he has a way bigger beard. And this is his box. It's huge. That's his box. This is his box. This wasn't a box where you could try it. That was tall, singing, and animated Cowboy Santa, $50. Cowboy Santa, musical, Jingle Bell, and Santa sings "We Wish You Merry Christmas" and Jingle Bell. Santa's animated mouth, eyes, and head move in sync with the song as he taps his foot and strums the guitar. Adapter jack, on and off switch, or that one's board is a lot bigger too. That one's small. Again, I don't know how that board fried on him, because never once while I was repairing, but I did not touch the board or make any contact with the board at all. Because when I was replacing the split gear, the board was glued to here. Like, you couldn't touch it. Like, see, the gear is on this side. I was just replacing this side. So I made no contact with the board besides scrubbing the toothbrush on that contact. That's all I did. I just touched that and I touched that. That's it. Nothing else. And I've obviously done it with that before, and his battery compartment was corroded too, and nothing happened to him. So it was just luck. It makes no sense. I've never had anything die like that before, really. I don't think. And then this one's box says, Animated and Musical Guitar Santa, uses 3 C batteries included. Santa sings 2 holiday classics, Jingle Bells and We Wish You Merry Christmas. Santa's right hand arm strums on guitar. Mouth and eyes move in sync with the music. Foot tapping, right foot keeps beat. And this one was only $30. You know, this is what's sad. Something cool like this retailed for $30 back in 2005. Now they have these stupid gay plus shit that costs almost just as much. It's sad. It's really, really sad. When you see something so animated like this cost for almost next to nothing for what it does, and now you see the crap that's out today that barely does anything, and it's almost as much or half as expensive or double of what this is, it's sad. It's really sad. Anyways, so yeah, that one's a higher pitch and has 3 LED lights on the base. That one's kind of weird, though. It's weird. Just the animation it has. I thought it was going to have different movement, because there's a video of a Guitar Santa that moves, the bass part turns side to side, and its head moves around all over the place, and the mouth and eyes move. But this one just head bobs like a Jimmy item. And like I said, it is supposed to have glasses. I didn't see that in the listing, but because there was 2 of them on eBay, but the other one doesn't move, and the other one was a lot more expensive. This one was not expensive. This one was expensive. Shipping was almost $40 for this one, plus another $40 for the item itself. But I can see why now, how big the box is. So yeah. Alright, we're going to play them now. Now, when you turn them on, they automatically, the first song is Jingle Bells. They automatically, when you put the batteries in, plug them in, or turn them on, they automatically just start singing Jingle Bells. They automatically start playing. There's no, yeah. See, so yeah.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle open sleigh. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Again, I love their voice. They seem amazing. There's so much, again, someone commented it before, but they put so much heart into this. And the head tilting is belt driven. So if the gear for the head tilting was split, I would have had to open the gearbox, because whenever something's belt driven, that means the motor shaft gear is on the inside and it's on the shaft that the belt piece is on. Whenever something is gear driven, the gear is outside of the gearbox usually, or like on the motor itself.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a Happy New Year.
The bells on the sides of the legs are a different color too. The only thing I wish is that it had a volume control. Since it's adapter, a lot of adapter items have volume control, but this doesn't.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
See, it's weird.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a Happy New Year.
This one's arms are slightly bendable, but not very much, because there's not much of an arm. They're pretty short arms.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
I'll show this one's Jingle Bells one more time, and then I'll show the Feliz Navidad one, and then I'll end the video. And then you'll see the clips from when this one worked and the repair process of this one. I like the Jingle Bell recording on these. I think it's really, really well done. Here's the bottom of that if you're curious. Yeah, again, these are easy to open up. This one underneath the C batteries, when you put them in, there were little screws that you had to take out to get it open, and then there was only a screw in one of these. There was only a screw in this one, so yeah. Again, these are so easy to fix as long as the board doesn't fry on you. But otherwise, see, it's just like that. All you have to do is press a new gear on when they split. It's the same thing, like I said, you'll see the clips inside the head. All I had to do was press a new gear on.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse.
This hat is literally like a potato chip.
Jingle bells,
It cracks so easily
jingle all
because it's old.
oh, what fun
Part of the crate.
it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And and a happy new year.
So like I said, there is 4 other versions of this too. So I have 3 of these versions, but I need a replacement of that, and there's still 2 more models. So again, there's a lot of variants. They made just as many variants as Jimmy did on some of their items. So, oh, darn it! Why? It's a little low, but yeah. I'm gonna have to Hot Wheels hat on. I'm getting annoyed if you're falling off. What? So yeah, and this version is pretty common compared. All these 2 are. I've never seen another one of that, and well, actually, I looked on Worth Point and I saw another one of those that sold years ago. But I've never seen another version of this. Maybe they're more common than I think they are, but I've never seen another. I looked on Worth Point, I couldn't find another one of these. So I hope I find another one of that soon. Or at least since I have that one now, it doesn't have to be too soon. But if I never find another one, I'll be glad to keep this as static in the box. But if I find a new one, I'll probably just send this to Kevin or Bailey and they can do whatever the hell they want with it. Because once I get a replacement, I don't really need the ones that don't work at all anymore. I mean, I know they're good for spare parts, but usually Kevin or Bailey are able to, even if the board is fried, they can somehow connect a different board to it to make it seem or do something different, you know. They find a way to use it. I mean, if I can't find a working one, I'll keep it as static, but once I find a new one, I don't really keep ones that don't work at all anymore. I pass them on to someone else who could use them more. But yeah, anyways, yeah, like I said, there is a big version of this too, so that'll be cool. I'll have to try to look for that one. They have really good audio, like there's good sound quality. Yeah. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys enjoy the clips of him and the repair clips of him. Damn, this thing comes in its box. This is not the Feliz Navidad one. This one sings Jingle Bells and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Of course, the gears are split. Well, maybe not. Well, I don't know what. Maybe this one is.
And a happy new year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. We and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that one's gear is split in the thing. I don't have a longer enough screwdriver to reach in it, or to reach it. God, look, the gear isn't even on the motor. I wonder where it went. Again, this is like the easiest thing to repair. Like, you just get full access to it. Like, this just comes off like a puzzle. It's so well designed. I don't know why it's doing this now. I've tried resetting it so many times, it's not working anymore. See, like, I don't know. Look, I just put the batteries that were from him, and they are pretty low, but I put the batteries that were in him are pretty fresh, and look, it still doesn't work. So if you're telling me it's not fried, okay, well, there's something I didn't tell you. When I first opened it up, this was full of corrosion. I scraped it off with a toothbrush while it was wet, but the wire's black, so maybe it's the wire. Look, I'm even using a different battery case just to make sure it's not that contact. And look, still doesn't work. And look, I now I swatched the black with the red, and the red where the black was, and look. You can hear it trying, so it's making connection. So, it's dead. See, the wire on this thing was black. When I cut down on it, when I got more over here, wait, where did the rest of it go? It wasn't as bad. So here's the board on this thing. See, it doesn't look like it's bad. I'm guessing it would be this component, because that's where that wire is. I don't know. See, there's just nothing. Get no. You know, like it's supposed. It automatically starts up as soon as you turn it on. It just automatically goes. You don't have to push the button. It just automatically is supposed to go. Oh wow! I just realized it won't be hard fixing that one, because look, the screws are right there on the head. I think it's something with the company where those just die, because I remember when I first got this one, it never worked either. It makes one little noise. Well, it doesn't even do that anymore, but like it used to try to start on, but it never does. Right here, look. See? it just dies. It tried to start, but it just died. This is that Techie Toy 7-volt adapter, so clearly there's something wrong with it. Okay, seriously, even this doesn't work at all anymore. Why the hell is everything I own fried? I don't know. See, the corrosion did not get on the inside of this. It was just the outside, so it shouldn't have affected the board in any way, but I guess it did. I don't fucking know.
Good tidings to you, wherever you are. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Okay, so wow, this version is way bigger. I had no idea. And his hat arrived cracked. Damn. That is... I did not know it was that much bigger. That means there's a bigger version of the that one. Because there is an adapter version of that, too. I'm worried about this. They sent a fucking 12-volt and it's a 6-volt item. So they probably fried it. Just saying. Well, it's not fried, thank God.
Making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh,
But they showed a video and nothing moved in the video. Not even the mouth. So I know all the gears need replacing. This one actually has a much bigger board. Look, this one's board is small. And like I said, every wire has coming off too. But look at this one. See, is the gear split? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's split. The shaft is spinning. Right, one down and 2 more to go. I mean, this hat kind of fits, but not completely. Anyways, gotta open the head up to fix the mouth and eyes, the gear that's in there. And then, I don't know how to get into the body to fix the tilting one. It's so nice that they made these to where you don't have to open up the gearboxes to replace the gears.
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Bells on bobtail ring.
Next one I gotta get to is down here.
Spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Again, look at how easy they made this. Like, you just pull the clothes up and this foam down and then you have access. Like damn, like almost no companies do that. Look, the gear wasn't even split. It was just stuck, locked up. I just spun it and it started going. Because that's belt driven.
A Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.